Welcome back to our conversation with Boston City Council President Ed Flynn. And Ed, you were a substitute teacher at Charlestown High some years back. Then your parents sent you to Catholic school for high school, right? Don Bosco. Mm-hmm. As you look at the Boston public schools today, we're 30 years into ed reform. Billions of dollars have been spent statewide to try to improve the quality of public education with mixed results, particularly with regard to poor students who continue to struggle. Just the other day, Boston Public Schools Superintendent Mary Skipper was given a positive evaluation and a raise. Do you think she deserved that?
I think she is doing a good job under very difficult circumstances. She is providing positive leadership to the city, to the school system. Having said that, the school system is struggling, and we need to acknowledge that, but we also are coming out of the pandemic where there was very little learning at that time, and many young people, many students, including teachers, are also dealing with mental health challenges in the schools that we need to address. I also have a child. My wife and I, our child went to Josiah Quincy School, okay, and also he's a student now at Boston Latin. So we're vested in the school system. We love the school system, but we want to make sure it works for everybody.
I acknowledge your point about the terrible impact of the pandemic, but the test scores show that statewide, and certainly in Boston, achievement was slumping as far back as 2017, 3 years before COVID arrived. What is the problem?
I think the problem is stability in the system, stability in the neighborhoods. The period from 8 to 2 o'clock where traditional learning takes place can't just be for learning. We need to expand that on weekends, in the evenings, and I don't necessarily mean extending the school hours, but it's about after-school programs, it's about educational tutoring programs, educating the parent or the guardian, providing services on the weekends, academic programming on the weekends, including social services. I think we have to ensure that we provide as much and many resources as we can, not just for the student, but for the parent or for the family.
Wow, well, that's a sweeping vision and an expensive one, too.
An expensive one, but if we're serious about improving the education in the city, I think that's the route we need to go, and also linking up with this booming Boston economy, providing internships in the seaport or other areas in life sciences and construction.
One other topic I want to slip in before our time is up. All over the Commonwealth and the country, city and town officials are upset about waves of migrants who are arriving in their communities, sometimes with little or no advance warning, looking for and need to be housed, the kids need to be placed in schools and so forth. Back in 2017, amid a backlash to efforts by the Trump administration to crack down on illegal immigration, then Mayor Walsh offered City Hall as a temporary shelter. Would you endorse a similar pledge?
I would have to find out more information about it. Certainly Boston is an immigrant city. We welcome immigrants here. We don't have enough housing in Boston. We're struggling as it is. We're struggling with the mass and cast crisis as well. I think that's an emergency, where to place these people that are living in tents. So again, we need to be compassionate, as we always are compassionate, but we also have to acknowledge that cities and towns across New England have to do their fair share as well as it comes to supporting migrants coming into the Boston area.
Are you aware of more migrants headed to Boston in particular?
I'm aware that migrants are coming into this state every day.
Okay.
And in cities and towns that don't have the financial means, such as Boston has, are financially struggling to come up with a plan.
Yeah. All right, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you very much for being here. It's always good to talk with you.
It's good to be with you, John.
All right, we'll talk again soon. That's Ed Flynn, president of the Boston City Council.